Welcome. Come to the back half of your mat. We're going to do a gentle flow style yoga. I'll give lots of options to modify and adjust. So we're going to take a deep inhale to really fill up the belly, maybe close the eyes. Exhale, pull the belly button back into the back of the spine. Take several more breaths. Big belly breathing. Grounding into the earth, feeling solid and connected. Our breath is vital to our practice, so continuing to up the intake of your inhale breath and exhale, pull the belly button back to the back of the spine. Starting to move, we're going to add breath and movement combined. So we're going to reach to rise, lift it up, mountain pose, Tadasana. Swan dive, flat back, feeling that alignment and length. Folding in, hands go to the backs of your legs, drop your head heavy. Rise to lift up, tabletop. Take a nice cleansing exhale out the mouth, lion breath. Bend the knees, roll it up. Let's do several more. Reach to rise. Exhale, hands to Anjali Mudra. Inhale again, lift it up. Exhale, swan dive, nice flat back. Meditation in motion, lift the heart up. Exhale, lion breath it out, ha sound. Bend the knees, roll it up. Sweep those arms high. Exhale, hands to the heart. And again, one more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, swan dive, nice flat back. Rise to lift up, tabletop. Exhale, lion breath it out. Take a moment, hands around the elbows or ankles. Drop the head, pedal out the knees. Possibly rock side to side. Empty, release, let go. We know our time on our mat is precious. Breathing into those tight hamstrings. Beginning that journey, walking to our down dog. So we walk our way forward with the palms, spreading them out. Good. Hiking the tailbone way up. And maybe pedal it out some more. Waking the body up, breathing deep. Belly to the back of the spine. Lowering the kneecaps down towards the ground. Stacking shoulders with wrist, knees and hip bones for good stacking of the bones. Round it up, cat pose. Inhale, glide forward, cow pose. Let's do a few more. Exhale, round. Pick your tempo. Straight elbows, shoulders back. Exhale. Continuing to move for just our brief, gentle flow. Good way to wake up. Good way to maybe close the night. Use the breath. Inhale forward, exhale as we round. Let's continue to build on our practice. Inhale, round the spine, come all the way to child's pose. Good, glide on through cow, cat, and child at our own pace. Use the breath as your fuel and stamina to move, cleanse and really purify the internal system. Feeling good in our bodies, feeling that breath purifying our system. Let's do a few rounds. We go into chin, chest, knee. Dropping down into that low cobra. Hug the elbows in and hug the glutes. Pop up with a strong plank. Stack the shoulder with the wrist. Round that child's pose. Glide on through chin, chest, knee. Glide to low cobra. Pop up plank. Remember, we can move at our own pace, more slow today, or if you want to get moving, you can move vigorous. Keep that breath with you. This next one, I want you to land onto your belly. Whenever you get there, a low cobra. Plant the hands right underneath the shoulders, lift it up. Good. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. So let's do that a few times. Squeeze it up. Down. Good. Keep those elbows in, tops of the feet like glue, releasing down to the ground. Let's come up to our downward facing dog, gliding the tailbone high. Hollow the belly out, maybe pedal it out, shake the head, no and yes. Strong arms, spread out fingers. Pushing your heart back towards your shin bones, especially when you pedal out. Breathing the kneecaps down towards the ground. We're going to go ahead and round into a child's pose, thanking our bodies, thanking our minds for showing up today. Release and let go. Forehead taps down to the ground. Inhale, maybe a little bit deeper. The outer rib cage expands, and exhale out the nose. There's that emptying, let the chest drop down a little bit more. Reaching the arms maybe actively forward or wrap them around each side of the body, but find stillness. Good, rise to lift up, feeling that stillness and that honor to kind of activate our mind with breath. We're gonna bring that right foot forward, half crescent, Anjaneyasana, reach to rise, lift it up. Good, and then exhale, left hand comes down to the ground, right arm reaches up right away. Looking down, straight forward or up, there's even right hand on hip. If you wanna activate it more, lift the left knee up. Long lines, breathe it open. One more deep inhale, exhale, release, right hand comes down. Left knee taps down. We bring the right foot up. If we have tight hamstrings, hands on the hips. Hands maybe down to the floor. But take any round out of the spine, pushing the heart forward. Lead through the chest, the sternum. Flexing all the toes back. Breathing the shoulder heads back. Take a moment. Notice what's really going on right here, right now. Breathe into those tight spots. Good, right foot roots down. Take a plank pose, building our strength. Let's hold that plank for our gentle flow. Still has its challenge. Pull the heads and the shoulders back. Now we could do the kneecaps down. Squeeze up the belly, breathe deep. And then if you have your knees lifted, we'll lower them down. Take a chaturanga, unless you want to take a full one. Elbows slide down the waistline, rise up. You think about taking a low cobra. If you want an up dog, straight elbows. And then downward facing dog, lift it up. Hike that tailbone high, give it more life, more energy. Lift the right leg up, stretch the hamstring out. Don't worry about the height, it's about the stretch. How do I feel in it? Drop that right foot down, left foot lifts up. Lengthen out that hamstring, good, and then lower the kneecap down. Drop those knees and round the spine, thanking the body in gratitude, child's pose. Breathe deep and full, forehead rest. Hands can either reach forward in child's pose, you can wrap the hands around each side of your body. What needs to empty and what really needs to let go is a great question to ask. Let tension melt away from the shoulders and feel the spine nice and relaxed. 2 more good deep breaths. Then releasing up maybe to that all four, right? Then Anjaneyasana, left foot comes forward, root, left knee and ankle align. Hug the muscles into the bones, reach to rise up. Breathe into the long spine, right? Reach to the fingers, right hand edge of mat, left palm flips out. Maybe we look up or down. We could lift up the right knee if we want to add to it. Open it up. Inhale, exhale. And then left hand comes down, or do that half pyramid pose. Make sure the right knee feels happy where it is. Hands on hips, maybe we bend the knee. Shoulder heads back. Hands to heart, reaching down to the ground. You test it out. Feel that zipped up feeling in the interior and exterior side of the leg. Flex all the toes back. Shoulder heads back. Take any round out of the spine. It's a courageous act to be with that resistance. Be there fully. Breathe to it. Left foot anchors. Good work with that. Right foot comes forward. Drop the head heavy and let go. I want to see you have your head heavy like a bowling ball. Exhale, let go more. Drop in, good, a little bit more. Tailbone up. Rib cage actively going to the shin bones. Then we roll it on up for a lovely flow session here. Reach to rise, amazing for those lymph nodes, to that drainage. Exhale, hands comes down to the heart. Inhale, lift to rise. Interlacing the fingertips. Push solid into the ground, squeeze belly, and go to the right. Left hip over to the left. Reach a little further to the right. Plant those feet, muscle, socks on. Push up to rise. Then we squeeze the belly, lean to the left. The hip goes to the right, rib cage pulls forward. So it's active and strong. Good, back to center. We'll do our arms wide Utkatasana, our chair pose. Sit back. Make sure knees are parallel, sort of out. Even check with the inner heel to the big toe that it's a straight line, and then zip it up. Inhale. Exhale, tap back down, chair. Reach high. Dig low. So we're feeling the inhale lifts us up. We're feeling that prana field. Exhale, aponic, the lowering down the grounding. Good. Feel the zipped up feeling in front body. Inhale, sit back into the glute muscles. Exhale, lion breath. Inhale, rise. Ha, breath. So we sit into the glutes deep. And we use the abdominal fire to lift us up and to lower down. Good way to use our personal purification built inside. Last one, hot out. Maybe even interlace your hands behind or hands around the elbows or ankles back to our forward fold. Breathe into that forward fold, let go, release, relax. Now we're going to do a series of postures, roll it up. Sweeping those arms high, lift it up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, swan dive, nice, flat back. Rise to lift up, table. Exhale, line it out. Hinge in deep. Right foot back, so we're going to do a nice flow. Anjali Asana, right knee down. Just make sure your left knee ankle aligned, bolt it down, reach high. Hug the hips, bend the elbows out. Sweeping forward, inhale, full range. Exhale, elbows out. Inhale, exhale. Keep gluing down that left heel. That we make sure that we're solid. And we're really rooted and we're in alignment. Feel the abdominal muscles guiding you along like a steering wheel, driving the motion. The abdominal muscles are the navigation. Good, reaching those arms one more time up. Reach all the way up, inhale. And then exhale, lion breath. So nice cleansing flow here. Inhale up, exhale, ha. If you're feeling less movement, holding the Anjaneyasana, otherwise fold and hinge. Helps get that blood flow, circulation going. Good, last one, hot out. And then breathe the hands down towards the ground. Plank pose, so left foot stacks back. Plank's challenging, make sure we squeeze, of course, the armpits together, lift the belly, tuck the tailbone. There's also kneecaps down. We could do a chaturanga, elbows bent, but there's also a forearm drop, especially if we have any shoulder issues. Then you drop the hips. Come into that low cobra, up dog, sphinx, whatever you like, downward facing dog. Lifting the right leg up, flex through the heel, push out strong. Drop the head heavy, beautiful. Right knee comes high up to the chest, or lower the knee down and right foot forward, warrior one. Left foot onto the left side of the railroad track, right foot to the right, reach to rise. Lift it up. Feeling lowered in, spread out the toes, reach and extend through the outer hip bones, warrior one. Okay, we're gonna activate it. Right knee straightens, left hip cranks forward like a headlight. Sometimes we adjust the back leg, lower and drop. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower, right knee bends. Good, so we create that upside down L. Cactus shape arms, inhale up, cactus out, beautiful, breathing deep. Getting the hip flexors warmed up. Good way to warm everything up. Good, breathing our way now into those cactus shape arms. Dig a little lower, so sink underneath that right thigh, lift the heart, breathe to that. Adding a little qigong here, we're gonna push the palms forward. Make sure that back foot is rooted good, palms pull back. Pushing out and extend through the navel and then back. So it's not the neck driving the motion, but the abdominal muscles. Breathe deep. Good work, feeling that active motion. We're gonna breathe our way to brave warrior. So pushing the palms forward, root that right foot in. Let that be an anchor. Left foot starts to lift off. So we plug in deep, hands to the heart. Out to the side or straight forward. Now we could lift the leg and extend it higher. Try to level your hips. Find a focus somewhere in front that helps you balance drishti. Our powerful focus, right? It's so empowering, or it can also make us sway. So if our focus is not on point, so notice that focus. Left foot comes down. Really root in chair pose. Sit into that deep chair. Lift the heart. Straighten knees. Reach it up. Good work. Exhale, swan dive. Nice flat back for our next side. Rise to lift tabletop. Exhale, lion breath. So this time, left leg goes back. We really root in. Make sure the knees comfortable. Four corners of right foot. Root. Reach the arms high. Maybe just hold if you're feeling more of that, or elbows bend, reaching for it. Inhale. Exhale. Abdominal muscles engaged. The driving force from the navel, the hug of the hips. Muscles are hugged to the bones. Noticing that right knee facing forward. Keep going. Breathe into that. Welcoming stretch. Go ahead, just a couple more. Circulate those shoulders, keeping the joints healthy and happy. We're gonna reach now, eventually the arms up. When you're ready, ha, breath out. Inhale, breathe through the nose, lift the arms, ha, breath. Keeping the right knee facing forward. Hug the hips. Zip up the front belly. Muscles are gripping into the bones. To stabilize and honoring of Muladhara chakra there, our first root system likes to feel safe and connected. So that's why hugging the muscles into the bones. Last one, ha, breath out. Feeling that activation. Good, so we bring the hands down towards the ground. We bring our way back to plank pose, right foot stacks back. Remember, we can hold that, and holding it does build strong bones and muscles. Chaturanga knees down is also an option. And then elbow slide or forearm drop, which I like for shoulder issues or impingements. Or if the shoulder just feels cranky today. We're gonna rise up low cobra, sphinx or up dog, transition down dog. If you don't wanna do a down dog, just come into that child's pose and maybe sink there. Child's pose or down dog or left leg up. You have 3 options. Breathe deep. Left leg comes through, warrior 1. So remember, the knee can tap down if needed. If you're already there, great, still working on it, it's all good. Feet on opposite rower tracks, left foot forward, right foot back. We're gonna spread out the toes, activate our warrior, lift it up, inhale, straighten that left knee, right hip faces forward a bit. Exhale, elbows cactus out, sink in, inhale, reach up high, lower and dig deep to the Shakti, reach to the Shiva. So that lifting energy, the sky, right? The lowering down the earth and the moon. Sun, the moon there, we're feeling that through the activation of reaching and digging deep. 4. Good, 3, 2, and then 1. We eventually cactus those arms out. Make sure both feet feel solid, toes spread out. Qigong variation here, a sister science yoga. So arms push forward, bring it on back, smile inwardly. The smile inwardly helps us feel the gratitude, the power of our, opportunity here to move, noticing the cleansing air going through our lungs. And sinking in maybe a little deeper, activate that warrior. Okay, and then this next one, we're gonna breathe our arms forward, ready for warrior, brave warrior. So that left foot needs to make sure it's anchored. Lift the right foot up. Level up the hips, hands can go to the heart, out in front, feel long in the spine. Find drishti somewhere. If we need to shake it out, circle the ankle, get back in it. When you do, feel spacious, feel strong and active. Muscles might shake. Then we're gonna breathe our way, chair pose, right heel roots. Bending the knees, reach it up and forward. Reaching those arms up, inhale, breath. Exhale, hands to the heart. So we did a cleansing series and also some balance work with the brave warrior. We're going to lower on down to start to ground in. And when we ground all the way to our back, just want you to bring your knees into your chest and rock side to side. Getting this nice nurturing practice, getting that massage massage to your low back and your kidneys. Bringing the soles of the feet together, hands around the feet, the heels drop down, the chin lifts, the knees go out to the side. Breathe there. Inhale, exhale. Noticing the temperature of the room, noticing the sound of your breath, heightening our senses. Good, one more deep inhale, exhale, release. Slowly bringing the knees together, arms to the side, lowering your legs over to the left. Breathing deeply, looking over to the right. So feel that twist, right shoulder and arm rooting down to the ground. Relax into the twist, letting go layer by layer. What needs to ring out today, yogis? Be available to listen, to hear. Just like I heard my spine kind of rearranging there, we might even hear our bones readjust. Breathing our way back up, inhale, breath. Soles of the feet come together, this time brief. But the hands around the feet, the heels drop, knees go out, good on those hips. Breathe to the head, shoulders relax. Lowering on down. The knees come to the chest. Arms create that T shape. And then lower your knees all the way to the right. Try to relax those toes and ankles as much as you can. Relax and let go. Soften the gaze and be looked to the left. Inhale, exhale, slow down the breath. Lightening the shoulders, ribcage nice and open. Try to let go of any distractions of the day. Let yourself be here now. And one more, just a few more deep breaths to really enjoy it. Good, the breath slowing down. We're going to come back to center, completing our practice always with Shavasana. Some of our greatest work is in Shavasana. So the legs come out. If you need any props, anything that helps you adjust, slide out the shoulder blades out from underneath, letting the heart feel open. Feel grateful you took time on your mat. That brief amount of time serves so much and begin on a regular basis. It's like our fur friends. They are constantly finding that sun patch and doing their stretches all throughout the day. One of the greatest practices we can do is letting go here in Shavasana. Legs are heavy. Feel the rise and fall of your belly. Feel the low, mid-upper back and shoulders relaxed. Just feeling the jaw soften. The neck is long, chin slightly faces forward. Empty and let go, surrender and relax. Feeling that this moment matters. Connecting to your breath. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. And when you hold that breath for just a couple moments, then exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then retain and hold that, and just repeat a few more times. Enjoying silence, connection. Hearing and noticing our internal world. And if yogis, you want to stay here longer, feel the freedom to do so. Have that time to maybe sit in a little longer. If you're ready to move forward into your day, bring a little bit of movement though into the fingers and toes. Keeping your awareness, your higher frequency, right, and your more stretched out body with you. So bending the knees, no rush, and then we'll just start to roll over to one side of the body, fetal type position. We'll rise up somewhat to that seated posture, maybe Sukhasana or something that feels comforting. Ground in, take your practice with you, reach the arms up, yogis. Inhale. And then exhale, we close in tradition. Grateful for our time and our practice. Namaste.